Today I bought a couple 1x6 poplar boards and a 2 foot by 2 foot section of really thin plywood, about 1/4 inch. Might make myself a little bookshelf or what else I get into. Just wanted to test out the new palm router I got for Christmas here, and some of my bits. My bits are up front. I got my bits and my batteries there. So I wanted to buy the full set. There's a couple different smaller sets, but I mean, this thing costs 60 bucks or 65 bucks. Smaller sets cost 25, 30 bucks a piece. So it would end up costing, to buy these separately, closer to 80 bucks. So I said, well, let's go ahead and get them now, because I'm going to use them. And I wanted to have these beveled pieces along with like the dovetails and just a whole set. And I got my batteries here. This is from a Skill product. So in case I want to use the jigsaw to make any cutouts or something like that, I'll have it down here. Because I come down here, I got a little project in mind, but it hasn't yet come to fruition in my brain. So I'm cutting some boards there. I got a 26.5, which is gonna be at the top of my little bookshelf or whatever. And I'm cutting this board off here. And I got this board in place because I want to keep my saw straight. I mean, some people might use a chop saw or something, I guess, but I just have a straight piece right there, a track, and I'm gonna run. I had to change my measurements because I made a boo-boo. I'm gonna run the cut right through here. This is gonna be the bottom. Then I'll make some sides and a shelf, and we should be on our way to having the bones of a bookshelf. All right, I got my cabinet put together. Got the backing on it. Got the board across there. Just a shelf right there. It's not very deep, so it's more like a wall cabinet or something like that instead of a bookcase or something. But I'm gonna go ahead and trim it out and see what it looks like when I go with the trim router around it. I got a bit in there, a little round over bit. Let's see what it looks like, because it's kind of an experiment too. So I'm gonna trim it out and we'll see what it looks like after that. There's our round edge. I didn't put a round edge on the back because it goes to the back of the wall, but I think it actually looks pretty cool. A little bit of an imperfection right there, but for the first try, I mean, it's kind of cool. So neat to have the round edge on top. I don't know if I'd put it anywhere else, I guess, because I can take it apart and do whatever I want, but I kind of like the round edge on top. That was my idea there. So I might do a little bit of sanding. I like it. Pretty neat. That is going to be my first project of today, I guess. Gotta do projects all the time, really. But there's the first one today with a new trim router, which I haven't had one of them in a long time, so I'm glad I have it back. Last one I had was a Harbor Freight trim router. It was probably 10, 15 years ago. It was a plug-in type, so I'm happy to have a battery version to join my other Ryobi tools. Really happy with that. Got my bit set there, so that's the first one. We got a long way to go experimenting with that. So that's just kind of a rounded edge. Pretty cool.